Again, it's Priscilla Batzell with a 12 by 12 inch pre-primed dry black canvas, and I've got an acetate tool on a little skewer and a dish of cell activators, Atelier, etc., mixed with Osiflotrol. I've got some primary elements, Indian Spice, which was the bonus color from the recent frosted sorbets. And I want to put an entire ring of the Indian Spice. And I kind of figure if I split the distance, I've got a shot. And I tried my hardest to balance. I used chalk, sidewalk chalk, and I tried really hard to balance the distance on all sides. And I'm going to put up with whatever I get for little striations, obviously. And I was still thinking at this point that I'm going to add puddles of color and use my cell activator to swipe through. I'm not sure how much more of that I need. I think I can add more if I want it later. I'll leave that right there. So I'm going to start by using some interference white, interference red, which is a primary element. And if I add enough colors and I make a juicy enough ring around the outside, I should have, in theory, no problem swiping the colors. Because I originally wondered if I needed like a black ring. So that's the red. Now I'm going to use interference gold. Not knowing at all what will occur as a result of doing this. And it looks to me like some of these rays are a little closer to each other than others, so we may run into an issue there. I want some actual gold, so let's go back again and use some of the Indian Spice after I open it. And it's looking kind of cool already. Then I'm just going to use colors that I consider hot. That does look really cool already. I like it a lot. I was going to use some interference, purple and other interferences, but I think I'm going to try and force myself to keep this a little simple. I'm going to throw a little bit of passion. I should throw it in every other one, but I like passion so much that I just can't help myself. And the last time I did a painting, I used what I thought was plenty of pinks, and I wound up with a mostly blue painting. It could have been a lot because there was a blue cell activator. I do expect some of these colors to disappear. This is a Prizm pour. This is Big Apple with Orange Crush mixed in it. I have no idea how this is going to work. It might be cooler before I do anything to it. There's always that possibility. There's also the possibility that I could take what I've got and drag a line of black down from one of my squeeze bottles and give that the opportunity to help selling, which is kind of really making me think I should do that. As long as I don't leave anything in my way to run into. And I guess I got to be pretty quick because it's coming out way faster than I anticipated. And I've already smoothed up 2 of these, but I'm pretty sure we'll be okay somehow. So less of a flowy spout would have been a better idea. I don't think I have one. I'm using Meeden black mixed with Floetrol and GAC 800. And I think I'm done with that. And now I'm going to come in and put some sour lemon with orange crush mixed. Somebody's going to be like, don't swipe. And it might be me. Now I could have used white, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. That one leaked toward the inside big time. Do I have one more color? I'm really tempted to finish up with some more pink. I'm going to use some Tuscan Sun. I'd like that to be out of there. Yeah, I'm definitely contemplating using some more pink. I kind of like to spin it, but I'm not sure where any of the rays that I've got would go, so I'm not going to take that chance. So what's it going to be? One of the new frosted sorbets is P.E.Tango Pink. Good choice, Priscilla. Still would like to do this without the rays and spin it out and see where the puddles spin to. I know somebody's like, do it. Next time. So that's pretty cool. It's the last cool thing I do. Enjoy it for now. I'm gonna grab, you know what? I've got a palette knife, and I might have a scrape dish, and I'm going to use my scrape dish. I need a rag. I'm going to put a rag right in. I was going to use my acetate tool, but I don't think I'm going to. I want to scrape that off because there's going to be plenty of color, it looks like. I'm going every other one, so if I change my mind and I want to use a different cell activator, I can still do that. And it might wind up being white. That one was a little dubious. I'm not seeing any cells, but Australian Floetrol takes its time sometimes to cell up. And it might be cool anyway. I might wind up pulling the basting brush in here, you never know. Oh, I finally see some cells. The Meeden black with a little bit of water as well as the Floetrol and GAC 800 is supposed to create cells, and I can understand why, because it seems very much like an enamel. Wow, I actually don't want a black separation in there at all. So do I go for the gold or do I go for the white? Maybe both. I'm just going to put some white, Amsterdam white. I got to find something better than paper to line my box with. So there's the white. Let's try it once anyway. Trying to wipe off after in between every single one. Huh. That's okay. I'm probably going to spiral a few of those out because they look like they could use something to make them a little more cohesive. That's my story for now anyway. I think the white would go really well with the black. I'm still contemplating the basting brush solution, which I think I might like a lot. Whoops, that was, I put that in the wrong place. And I'm going to take my paint scraped it out of here and grab my basting brush. Kind of hoping that was going to remain a circle. I think I'm going to help those join each other. And now I do see some cells, but I don't see nearly enough. So I'm still sticking to the every other one theory, except for that one. I want there to be something in there. It looks like a gap. How the heck with it. I don't really want to lose all the bits of cells that I have, and I have some. It's been a little while since I did a sunburst. I like turning the basting brush sideways. You do have to wipe it off sometimes to get rid of some of the glop in between. Yeah, I'm going to turn it sideways. Part of me would like to drag chain through there too. Sometimes when things don't work out exactly as you were hoping, that you just want to do whatever it takes to make it work out. So that's a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. Which usually works pretty well to straighten things out, but it looked like I have a really lopsided circle. So I'm going to use that out there. Come back in again. So much for making my circle perfect. Well, it's not that bad, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And I'm really thinking I want to do something extreme, which would be at this point putting a bunch of gold or white, maybe white. I might ruin this. Get ready. There's a palette knife. I need that scrape dish back. Trying to glide it over the surface of something that's half dry and half wet is an interesting thought. I think it might be really beautiful if I'm lucky. And I'm often lucky. and I might get a few more cells. And I've only got one more place to go, and then I'm going to contemplate what I might want to do again as far as using the colors that are left behind. Not sure this is my best piece, but I don't give up easily, so we're not done by any stretch. Although I better be close. I've got 3 minutes left. That'll be pretty cool. In spite of what I think right now, pretty sure it's going to be fine. Yeah, I'm not unhappy anymore. Just have to step away for a second. And sometimes it's really good to get in there and fix the places that bother you. And I've got paint in my dish that I'm using to fill in the gaps. I have a tendency to want to use some gold to fill the center, and I really could at this point. I don't think it would hurt anything. I kind of lost all of my rays. Let me grab this paint in here. For some reason, I'm not afraid of going back over and over. Maybe I should be. I got those two tines want to gang up on each other. No, I'm liking it. The more I pull through with the basting brush, the more I'm liking it. So I love you guys. There's over 2,600 videos, maybe over 2,700 now, I think. You can find them by going to my channel and visiting playlists, all playlists, created playlists. At least the colors are good. I still want that circle to be a better circle. I've never tried to fill it back in. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but I want to see what happens when I try. Because that's a little better. There, I've got some Decoart Americana 24 karat gold, and I'm really contemplating seeing what happens. And now there's not enough paint there. I could actually spin it out. Not that the center ever really moves very much. I'm going to have to get rid of those bubbles. I didn't expect to be spinning. I got 1 minute left. A bunch of tools I need to pick up in the bottom of my container. Well, that was a little strenuous. I'll be tipping this so that the center spreads out, and you're not going to be here. So I should tell you to check my Amazon link, and if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you, and you'll find my 2 books, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. And this was kind of fun. I'm glad I finally got the center circles in to become an actual circle. I'm going to touch the bubbles off in the center of this. I'm going to touch the torch. I'm just going to do that.